Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to a new video. So on Tuesday I posted my Toon Tuesdays video, which is basically where I do a weekly update on everything Newcastle United. Check it out in the description below if you missed it. And in the video I was talking about transfer rumours, potential transfers for obviously the new season. And I said down in the comments, let me know if you want me to talk about anything in next week's video. And Mondashian Monster said I should talk about who I want to keep or who I want to sell before the start of the season. So I'm actually giving it its own video today. So thank you very much for the comment and the idea. And that is why I'm stood in front of a giant bit of paper with all Newcastle United players on it. Obviously there's going to be some academy players not on there. It's mainly the main players we played last season. So yeah, and in case you're wondering, yes, it is present wrapping paper backwards, and that is why there is a big line like that. But that is not why we are here. We are looking at who I think I should keep, who I think I should sell. We've obviously got every player on there in their position, and we're going to go through it. And the main thing is, I want you guys to let me know what you think, because obviously this is my opinion. There's probably players on here that you love that I might say I don't think are that great, or there might be players on here that I think are amazing and you think are terrible. So yeah, make sure you let me know what you think down in the comments. So yes, let's take a look. And in that little cut there, I did add on Woodman and Armstrong. I know they aren't really, well, they're not first team players, but they are doing very well at the minute, which is why I thought they may be worth a mention. But apart from them two aside, that is 28 players on this board. Basically, the way the Premier League squad works is you can have 25 squad players and then have as many under 21s as you want. So players like, I'll move around, Sterry and Aarons, 21. I don't know if they'll get away with it next year, but they definitely did this year. And again, I'm sure you're all going to have a different opinion to me, so just let me know down in the comments. But for me, I think definitely you got to keep Darlow. He's young. He did very well last season. So for me, he's definitely got to stay. If we bring Rainer in, then there's too many goalkeepers there. For me, Sells needs to, I think, either go or get put on loan. I've put an L there to try and be nice, but he didn't light it up this season. We've already got quite a lot of goalkeepers as it is. And if we bring someone else in, if we do bring in someone like Rainer, I don't know what Krul's doing. Does Krul want to be at the club right now, or does he not? And then the same, I mean, Elliott's been loyal and he did well in the Prem when he was here. So for me, I think if we did bring in Rainer, I would try and hold on to as many as I can, to be honest, actually. If we bring in Rainer and we could keep Krul and we could keep Elliott and we can put Sells on loan or sell, then that's fine with me. If we don't bring a goalkeeper in, then those are three really good goalkeepers to have as well. As for Woodman, obviously a goalkeeper, I think it's very, very likely that he's going to go out on loan again. And I don't think it's really going to be any other way unless we, for some reason, decide to sell a lot more goalkeepers than we really would have. I don't want this video to last forever, so I'm going to slightly whiz through it. But Anita, contract's ending. Looks like he is on his way out. Sterry did well for the little bits that he came on last season. I think it's very highly likely that he will probably end out on loan this year. Gamez, the thing is, we haven't got much competition for left back. I definitely want to keep Yedlin. I think he did great this season. If we can get a new left back instead of Gamez, then that would be lovely. Or even to have, because I mean, we've got 4 there. Maybe Sterry could stay in behind Yedlin, but is he quite Premier League material yet? To be honest, is Gamez Premier League material? I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, I'm going to put a line through Gamez for now. We'll definitely leave Yedlin in. Maybe a new right back would be quite nice. Moving into centre back City. Obviously, I want to keep Lascelles. I want to keep Clark. It's a funny one because Mbemba is a good player, but he's not in favour with Rafa. We know he makes the odd mistake, and I think that is why Rafa isn't massively interested in him. I have heard rumours, obviously, that Hanley might go. And to be honest, he didn't really get much of a chance in the Championship. The chances he did get, he did all right. He didn't light up the sky. But if we're looking to bring in one, or it sounds like two centre-backs in the summer. I think we're going to have to make way, which is why I imagine Hanley will go. And if we could keep Mbemba on the books as a backup, I'd be very happy with that. I think if we bring in no centre-backs, then they are all going to stay. If we bring in one centre-back, I imagine Hanley will go. And if we bring in two centre-backs, I imagine it will be Mbemba to go. Lascelles is the captain, is young, he looks promising, and Clark did do very well, in my opinion, last year. So yeah, that's the situation there. And then over at the left-back, Dummett, I will keep... I mean, obviously people have got their qualms with Dummett, but he did do well for us in the Championship last year. He didn't do amazing, but that's not the kind of player he is. I've heard Haidara's going. He's obviously had massive injury problems, and he did look alright when he first came to us all that time ago, and he's never really done anything. Lazar, yeah, I'm happy to keep Lazar. The thing is, it's like, because obviously we've only just got him as well. The thing is, is he a left back? I don't really know. Obviously the chat is Gibbs from Arsenal, which I think would be amazing. Gibbs left back, Dummett back up, Lazar backup with the potential to maybe even be playing a further forward role in the team. Okay, so it looks like we're getting rid of more players than we're keeping at the minute, but I'm sure that won't be the way it actually happens. We'll move into midfield. Let's start on the right. Obviously we're keeping Richie, and yeah, obviously we're keeping Aaron. To be fair, these two could be over on the other side as well. Aaron's a lot of injuries at the minute, which is very sad to see. Hopefully he can get fit and get some game time this season. He's obviously very talented, and I'd rather have him at the club than out on loan. But at the same time, depending on what happens in the summer transfer, you never know. But nah, I think them two will be staying. Over on the other side, we've already signed Atsu, so I can give him a big tick. Sammy Amiobi, really, I'm not sure if he should even be on here. On loan at Cardiff last year and came back for a selection of games near the end of the season. I think it's more than likely that I think he's on his way out of the club. And then like Gouffran, like Anita over there, he's coming to the end of his contract. And I think it's more than likely that he's going to go as well. So, midfield. Definitely keeping Shelvey. Definitely keeping Hayden. He was an absolute gem last year. Obviously we knew Shelvey could do it, but no one, or I didn't know much about this guy, but how good was he? He was great. Diarme, yes. There was times when Diarme wasn't great, but I do think we will keep him. And then Colback, I don't know. What do you guys think of Colback? He started the season well, and I just think as Hayden did so well, it made Colback not look as good. I don't think he's going to go out on loan to anyone, but will we really sell him to anyone? I'm not sure. I don't even know. I don't know, I'm going to put a circle, because that means I've got no idea. And then moving down, yes, I want to keep Perez, and yes, I want to keep Gale. Now, do I want to keep Murphy and Mitro? Yes, I do. But do I think we will keep them? I'm not sure. The thing is, obviously, you can see dotted around, like, no, yes, no, no, no. And then in the middle here, there's a lot of green. And if we want to bring players in, we're going to have to make some room. The thing is, obviously, like I said, Gouffran, Amiobi, Anita are probably going to go. Sterry's going to be on loan. Sells is going to be on loan. But if we don't fill these gaps, we're going to end up with a very top-heavy forward line. If we bring someone in like Abraham, TA, it's just another striker. And as we all know, Benitez plays one up front, which is why this situation is quite hard. And then, I mean, we've got Armstrong down here. Let me know what you think about him. Obviously, he's lighting the world up for England as well. I mean, it's very high likely that he's going to end up back out on loan. But how long do you give it before you get him in the squad? For me, just to do it quickly, I'm going to say I think the situation is that either A, we sell Murphy, or B, we loan out Mitro. I don't want to necessarily loan out Mitro. I'd love for Mitro. He's young, he's a good player, and I want to keep him at the club. But if Benitez is wanting to bring in Gale, Abraham, King from Bournemouth, like how many strikers can we have? And like what position is Perez? Because he is effectively a forward player as well. I'm just gonna put a tick. Well, I want Mitro to stay, but I'm just trying to be realistic. And yeah, that's kind of my little overview. There's players there that I think are very easy to go. Like I said, the players who are running out of contract, Sells didn't do that great. I don't know who I would want to lose out of that little group there, but if we want to bring in new attacking players, someone's going to have to go, or we end up with a squad with 2 goalies, 4 at the back, and a bench full of strikers, which I know Rafa will not want. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and hopefully the pen hasn't gone through to my wall. But I hope you have enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.